love and I gave you all my trust, would you comfort me? If somehow you knew that your love would be untrue, would you lie to me? Call me baby, now if you give you me, this is how it's got to be. First of all, I won't take your cheating on me. Tell me, who can I trust if I can't trust in you? And I refuse to let you play me for a fool. If you had my love and gave you all my trust, would you comfort me? If somehow you knew that your love would be untrue, would you lie to me? Call me baby. Hey, how you doing? Justin here today. We are checking out If You Had My Love by Jennifer Lopez. Apologies for the vocal. I've got a pretty crooked throat at the moment, but I've got loads of stuff to do, so I'm trying to crack on regardless, so please forgive that. This is a fantastic song if you're just learning your minor chords, your A minor, your D minor, and your E minor chords. Really nice one to play along. You can play it real simple. There's more complicated things that you could add in as well, so big deal again with these kind of songs that have got a very similar chord progression or the same chord progression through the whole song is that you want to make sure that you play something different between the parts. So particularly in the verses for this one, you don't have to play much if you're going to sing it. So just strumming like one strum per bar would work, or you can do finger style or something like that, and then strum it and bring it up a little bit more for the chorus. Let's just get to a close-up. Check it out. So the chord progression is 2 bars of A minor, 1 bar of D minor, and then 1 bar of E minor. 2, 3, 4. A minor, 2, 3, 4. A minor, 2, 3, 4. D minor, 2, 3, 4 to E minor, 2, 3, 4. Let's put that into context now. So A minor, have my love, and I A minor, all my trust, would you D minor me to E minor, 2, 3, and A minor, you knew that your A minor would be untrue, would you D minor me and call me E minor? Now if I give you A minor, this is how it's got to. A minor. First of all, D minor, take your cheating on E minor. Tell me, who can I A minor if I can't trust in A minor? And I refuse to D minor, you play me for E minor. A minor, if you have my love, etc. There is another verse there before the chorus, but it's a bit more R&B styly thing. Definitely sounds a little bit weird for a middle-aged bloke to be trying to imitate Jennifer Lopez moldy tracks there, so I just left that bit out. If you were doing a cover of this song, I'd encourage you to explore it, especially if you're doing like an acoustic cover. You're not going to be able to be going for the full R&B vibe there, so you need to be experimenting a little bit with the way that you approach it. Now, particularly for the verses, I think just doing a single strum works really well. Like what I was just doing there as a demonstration. Obviously, you're probably not going to sing the chords there, but just saying like, now if I give you me, this is how it's got to be. First of all, I won't take your cheating on me. Just doing that single strum there is a really great approach, especially if you're a girl singer with a nice voice. This is going to sound really good because it exposes the voice nicely. For the chorus, you want to have a little bit more lift, and probably what you want to be going for there when you hit that chorus is something. So moving all down strums on 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and so 8 down strums in the bar, but putting a heavy accent on 2 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. This kind of muted practice really, really good for you, right? Just to be working on the time. Make sure you get the accent there. if you've got the chord going, sometimes it can be harder to notice whether you're accenting well. The smallest drums want to be just targeting the bass strings of the chord, and then the accent is doing all of them, right? That kind of thing. Just working on its own. Remembering if that you want to sing, you really want to work on the parts independently. So you want to be working on the guitar part just on its own and then the singing part just on its own before you try and put it together. If you're trying to learn two things at the same time, it's probably not going to go very well for you. Then you can feel a bit discouraged, like you can't do it. But most times it's because people are doing things in the wrong order. So do go and check out my lesson on how to sing and play at the same time if you're struggling with that, because this is a really nice one to be able to sing and play, especially if you've got those two parts. Like I said, this for the chorus. So you'd start, if you were starting the song with the chorus, like the original recording, 3, 4. If you had my love and gave you all my trust, would you comfort me? So you still got this nice driving rhythm. If somehow you do that, your love would be untrue, would you be mine to me? Singing the chords automatically without being able to help it. Forgive you me, this is how it's got to be. First of all, I will take your cheating on me. See how it's got, dynamically, it's got such a big dip there as soon as you do that. If you had my love, and you're building it up again. So having these shifts and dynamics so important with songs, particularly if you're doing like an acoustic cover of an R&B tune where there's a lot of production goes into offering the dynamics. If you're playing and singing on your own with an acoustic guitar, you need to be doing something to make those dynamic changes. On the original recording, there's synths and different drum grooves and backing vocals and all that stuff to give that differentiation between the verses and the choruses. There is a nice little riff that you can pick out if you want to. It's a little bit more challenging, probably not a real beginnery thing, but you can copy the little keyboard line there. So if you want to pick out that riff, the chords stay the same, of course, but we've been now playing for the A minor, the 5th string, 2nd, 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 2nd, 1st, 2nd, 3rd. So it's basically, we're just going this, straight up and down. The very first one, we're dropping down to the bass note. Pattern stays the same for the D minor, but of course the bass note is different. E minor, the same thing, but now thicker string. A minor. D minor, E minor. I really don't think it matters what picking you choose. I seem to be doing it differently each time I play it, so don't pay too much heed to trying to look at exactly what my picking pattern is, because it is changing a little bit. It seems to be a down, down, up, up, down, down, up, up, down. Definitely do it all downs. Or even fingerstyle. So then it'll be thumb, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, trying to describe that rhythm to you is way more complicated than it's going to be worth just listening to it. Da, ba, 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 da, da, da. It's going to be a lot easier than going 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and 4 and 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and 4 and that's just too complicated. It goes da 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 ba ba da ba da da ba da 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 ba da da da. Get familiar with it and play it that way would be my recommendation. But again, you've got new things to explore there. I think playing and singing that riff at the same time, I found pretty complicated. You probably would too. So you might find that that works well as a kind of an interlude. The single strums for the verse and the more intense strumming for the chorus would be my suggestion. But like I said, it would also be a great thing to explore different variations on your own and see what feels comfortable for you with the way that you want to play or arrange this R&B hit. And like I said, it's really great for your chord changes. So if you just go for real super simple strumming all of the way through and use a backing track like the one that you'll find in the Justin Guitar Lessons and Songs app, which if you haven't checked out before, you should go and check it out. It's got all my beginner lessons as well as loads of guitar karaoke hit songs to play along with, really good for practicing your timekeeping. So if you play along with a backing track there, you could just keep the strumming real simple and work on developing your new chord changes, well, assuming they're new, the A minor, D minor and E minor chord shapes. Really hope you enjoyed this lesson, and I'll see you for plenty more very soon. You'll take care. Bye-bye.